Hi guys, it's me TechSegner, and today we're checking out this 1080p DLP projector that actually supports 4K content, designed for your home theater setup. Now, at first glance, this thing looks like your standard smart projector, but it's got a few tricks up its sleeve that make it worth a closer look, especially if you're into big screen experiences without breaking the bank. So let's start with the basics. This projector comes in at 1700 ANSI Lumens, which means it's pretty bright for a small to medium-sized room. You can watch movies during the day with a bit of ambient light and it still holds up. The DLP tech here gives you sharp images, decent contrast, and the colors pop more than you'd expect for a budget-friendly device. And yes, it supports 4K input, so if you're streaming from a 4K source, you're getting enhanced clarity even though it's native 1080p. Now, one of the biggest perks here is the smart TV integration. This projector runs Android 11, which is honestly pretty impressive. You get access to apps like Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, and even gaming apps right out of the box. No need for a separate box, no dongles, nothing. It's all baked in, and the interface is surprisingly smooth. The remote is straightforward, with dedicated buttons for navigation, power, volume, and casting, so you're not fumbling through menus like on older smart projectors. I also want to talk about setup. It's not overly complicated. You've got autofocus, keystone correction, and screen adjustment options that get your image looking right without spending hours tinkering. Throw it on a shelf, mount it on the ceiling, or even just put it on a table. It's flexible. And because it's a DLP projector, the image remains sharp even if you're projecting onto a larger wall or screen. For sound, it has built-in speakers. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to replace a dedicated sound system, but it's definitely enough for casual viewing, YouTube, or gaming. If you really want to go all in, you can pair it with a Bluetooth speaker or a soundbar for a more cinematic experience. Speaking of gaming, the Android 11 platform is capable enough for light gaming apps. Casual games run smoothly, and streaming game consoles through HDMI works without noticeable lag. 4K video playback is buttery, and HDR content is handled surprisingly well considering the price point. It's one of those projectors that makes you think, okay, for what I'm paying, this is actually pretty solid. Another thing I really appreciate is the portability. It's not heavy, so moving it from room to room isn't a hassle. And for people living in apartments or shared spaces, being able to set up a home theater and then pack it away easily is a huge plus. Overall, if you're looking for a home theater projector that's versatile, smart, and reasonably bright, this 1080p DLP projector with 4K support is definitely worth considering. It won't replace a high-end home cinema setup, but it hits a sweet spot for anyone who wants big screen viewing, smart functionality, and decent performance without a massive investment. So yeah, that's my take. Bright, sharp, smart, and surprisingly capable for the price. If you want a projector that does a little bit of everything, streaming, gaming, movies, and even some casual work stuff, this one's worth a look. Alright, that's it for today. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more tech reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.